Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a collective Michaels haul to show you. But first off, I'm going to be showing you 3 candles actually my husband purchased this past weekend. We decided to go to the city of Cambridge on Saturday, and we decided to go into a Starbucks to pick up a drink. And next door to the Starbucks there was a Chapters Indigo bookstore, and we decided to go into the Chapters before we went into the Starbucks. And my husband picked up 3 candles. When it comes to candles, between my husband and I, we have a fairly large collection. It's mainly fall and Halloween. Perhaps I will show you our candle collection in another video. Yeah, so we're actually running out of room for candles. But we also love Christmas candles as well. But when it comes to fall and Halloween, those are our weaknesses. My husband is actually looking, getting into candle making. This is something he's wanted to do for a very long time. And when we were at Michael's this past weekend, he was looking at a We Are Memory Keepers candle maker. And yeah, so perhaps for Christmas I'll be purchasing that for him, and he'll give that a try. But anyways, these are the candles he had purchased. This is a autumn chestnut one. This was on clearance. This burns up to 75 hours. And that's how it looks like on the inside. There's that one. And there's this one. Comes in a tin container. This one's called Catch Me at the Campfire. It basically smells like a campfire. And this one is called Crackling Firewood. This is the box that the candle came in. And it's just your basic pillar candle. That's how it looks like. So yeah, so those are the candles my husband had purchased, and I'll just keep this candle right here so there's something for you to look at. So on to my collective Michaels haul. I was hoping to find some of the distress inks at Michaels. I've seen people haul them. Lately I've actually gone back to the basics when it comes to paper crafting, and I'm getting into mixed media. I've always loved using inks. Distress inks and oxide inks, and I'm trying to rebuild my collection with paints and sprays and whatnot, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. But unfortunately, the 2 Michaels stores I went to didn't have any. I don't know whether they were picked over or they were sold out. I don't know, but they were full price, so I was not gonna spend full price on them. I do have quite a few, some in my collection already. As I mentioned in a previous video, my very good spooky friend Elizabeth Late, she had given me quite a few oxide and some distress inks in a Happy Mail previously, and so I've been using those as well. So now is a good time to go to Michael's to find any clearance items. I think with the pandemic they're trying to get rid of some of their previous stock to make room for fall. Yeah, the one Michael's location I went to in Cambridge, they already had their fall floral, which was wonderful to see. I absolutely love fall, and I love the fall season and Halloween, and it just makes me happy. So yes, but I did find a couple things on clearance. So I'm just going to start off with a stamp I had found. This little wooden stamp. It's got floral and it's got some script in the background. I figure I can use this for a background for a tag. This is by Hampton Art. So yeah, the one Michael's I went to in Cambridge, they had a bin of discounted stamps with different themes. Some of them were a little bit pricey, so they weren't actually, in my opinion, on clearance, so it wasn't really worth it to purchase. This was about $5, so but I purchased that. And on clearance, this was on an end of an aisle. This is by Julie Nutting. It's a cling stamp of this little girl, this woman. She's called, her name is Priscilla. This was $4.97. It was $14.99. I thought she was really cute. Yes, a couple of you know that lately I've been obsessed with RuPaul's Drag Race. So I've watched every single episode on Netflix, and I can't wait for season 12. Hopefully Netflix here in Canada will air that. And also I watched the one season that Netflix Canada has of Drag Race All Stars. So yeah, and there's actually a Canadian version of RuPaul's Drag Race coming out, being released sometime in July, I believe. It's the first Canadian drag race, so I just absolutely love it. So, and I love the fashions, and yeah, it's just amazing these men being transformed into women, like with women's clothing and so forth. They're just absolutely beautiful. And you know what? These Julie Nutting stamps remind me of so much of the drag queens on RuPaul's Drag Race. This in particular one reminds me of a drag queen named what's her name? I can't even think right now. But anyways, there's a drag queen on one of the seasons that very much reminds me of this Julie Nutting stamp. So that's why I purchased that. And yeah, so I absolutely love that. I have one other Julie Nutting one as well, but yeah, she had to come home with me because of that reason. And in their beading section, I've seen Tina Epp purchase these in a haul video. These are by Bead Landing. These are cameos. I love cameos. I have a weakness when it comes to cameos and anything vintage. And these are so pretty. I figure I can use these for charms. So I bought those. I think those were $2 actually. And these ones as well I had purchased for $2. Again, they're by Bead Landing. They're very vintage looking. Very pretty. And I also bought this stamp and die and embossing kit from Sizzix. This is a Tim Holtz product. The kitty cats, crazy kitty cats. It says here, thinking of you, what's up? So yeah, it comes with an embossing folder, the stamps, and the dies. So these are absolutely adorable. I don't have a lot of kitty cat items in my collection, so yeah, these had to come home with me. So it's funny, each store that I've been to, they have different sales and different items are on clearance. I know my local Michael's, the Sizzix Tim Holtz cat kit with the embossing and the stamps and the dies. Those are not on sale at my local Michael's. They're actually full price. When I saw them on clearance at the Cambridge location, I picked that up. And stamps, speaking of stamps, I had picked up this wooden monogram stamp. I bought this in Cambridge actually a couple of weekends ago. This is originally $8.99. I think I paid $2 at the Cambridge collection, or Cambridge location. My local Michael's, this is not on sale. It's actually full price. So when I saw it, I grabbed it. And this is how it looks like. This is the stamp. It's an R for Rula. I figure I can use this to sign off on projects. So it's really cute. I was really happy to find that. And in their, I guess in their $2 bins, I had purchased, like, I need any more ribbon, guys, but I've been making a lot of ribbon tassels lately. And maybe one of these I'll give away, and some Happy Mail. I picked up this black and white floral ribbon. It's so pretty. And this is by Craftsmart. And I'm working on a project, and I needed some velvet cardstock, paper cardstock, and I picked up one sheet of that. It's still in the cellophane. I still need to use it for a project I'm working on. This was not on sale. These are found individually at in the cardstock, in the individual cardstock section. This was like $3 for one sheet, so it is pretty pricey, but I needed more of the velvet cardstock. And I actually ran out, so I picked that up. And I've seen people purchase this pack of cardstock. This is of the rose gold foiled paper. It's 8.5 by 11. I think they're like $5.99 now. At Michael's, they're like $6 basically. So it comes with 25 sheets. I don't have that color in cardstock. So I figured this would be great for Christmas and fall to use with my die machine. And of course, I picked up some 8.5 by 11 black cardstock. I'm always using black cardstock, guys. So this is actually a staple of mine. So that is my haul. Hope everybody's doing well, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.